Hi YouTube friends, welcome back. I am so happy to have you with me here today. Today's sewing chat, I want to just go over what's on my sewing table so you can get to know my projects, what you might see on the channel, and all that other fun stuff. I have a bigger pile than I expected, so we're going to get right on into this. These pieces, as you can see here, they might look familiar if you're a nerd. We have some EPP Pokeball pieces. This is all part of a very slow-moving project for a giant Pokemon quilt that I don't know if I'm ever going to finish, truth be told. But I did fussy cut some of these, and they're so cute. I don't know what to do with them right now, so they're just kind of sitting in the pile waiting for some better inspiration. For this horrible pack of rainbow fabric from Amazon. It's okay quality, bunch of fat quarters, but I needed the colors because I'm going to start doing some more Pokemon stuff. So if you enjoy Pokemon, definitely make sure you hit that subscribe button. I'd love to have you here and you can see what craziness I'm about to do with that. So stay tuned. This project is going to take a minute to unfold without tearing up my whole house. But it is a massive, this is all hand basted, hand quilted springtime blanket. So I had all these beautiful floral fabrics left over and this weird gray tan fat quarter pack. So I went ahead and I put all these beautiful things together, and now, like I said, I'm working on slowly hand quilting this whole thing. This is a huge blanket. I'm maybe a third of the way done, so this is definitely going to be my hand sewing winter project, so I can go through and break my stand here already and get the rest of this done. Hopefully we'll see some progress on this one soon, but it's just been too warm with the summer. My house gets way too hot. And I'm actually using a super cool, you can actually see it really well on the back, all that hand quilting. For the flower blocks, I'm using this really cool variegated rainbow thread, and then for the gray blocks, I'm using just a variegated gray. Nice, simple, I say, as it's taken me over a year to get done. But that's what quilting is, right? It's all slow. Speaking of other massive projects, here's a couple fun little EPP blocks that are part of row 3 for this monstrosity. I'm just going to slowly go through the fabric, just let it fall off the table, find your favorite pieces as you go. You'll see this monster a lot in my videos, in my backgrounds, in my work. You can just see it's way too big, truthfully. Takes out the whole camera. See if we can cut that down. But you can just see it's just a huge piece, and contrary to popular belief, the back does not look pretty. I don't trim my Hexies. This project is supposed to be using up scraps and being just crazy. So you'll see some of these might be trimmed. Most of them are not. And yes, I'm leaving all that extra fabric because this blanket is going to be thick and weighted and wonderful. And I could move to Alaska with this. Alright. So this one really isn't quilting related. This is a pack of front cuts for a pair of ugly Christmas pajama pants that I am making for my partner. They are going to be really weird. I just got the other blanket, so I can get those other pieces cut out real quick for this and maybe get these together soon and get that off my table. This is the one, if you caught the short that I was trimming the blocks, I finally have the whole top done. So it's super spooky with this beautiful border. This was one of those lucky Joanne finds before they unfortunately went out of business. So this one just needs the backing, which I'm going to make here in a little bit after I'm done filming this video, and get it ready for basting and quilting. So this has actually been in my done pile for quite some time. This quilt top has been done for a couple months now. It's just really cute, really fun, really whimsical. I don't know if I have a backing for it. I do have some scrap batting for it, but we'll see. I don't know what we're going to do with it, but it's got to get off the table and out of my house because I'm out of room, and that's the rule. If I don't have room for it, I can't keep doing it, so it's got to go. I also have a bunch of blocks. Let's get these out first. I also have a bunch of these wonderful blocks that I started doing with, if you are familiar with A Quilting Life, she does these awesome block of the month, and this is, as you can see, from 2022, which is very unfortunate. When I started the project, I didn't know about scant seams, and if you're unfamiliar with those, basically it means you make the seam smaller than 1/4 of an inch, and I was definitely not sewing with even 1/4 of an inch if we're going to be real about it. So these blocks are all different sizes. They're all a little wonky. I'm going to finish it. I have this beautiful Free Spirit fabric and this wonderful fat quarter pack and a beautiful backing for it already. So just a lot of bits and pieces on that one, and again, I'll get there. Future project. I was smart enough and I did print out all of the things first. The patterns. So this project I'm going to share with you guys because I don't know if or when it will ever be finished. This piece is very, very sentimental to me. I will not show you the backing because the backing is actually a custom blanket that my partner had made for me. And it does have me on it, and we're not that cool yet. I want to get there, don't worry. But this is the tribute to the actual Black Cat, who was always on my Black Cat quilts. She was my little buddy. Unfortunately, she is no longer with us, hence why this blanket is taking forever. I drew this, I stitched it on, I tightened it up, but now I gotta worry about how I'm quilting the rest of it without distorting the images on the back. As you can see, it is a custom blanket with actual photos on it, which, let's see if I can share some of this. It was a really cool gift that my partner got me, and I don't know how to quilt this without distorting one side or the other. So here it sits in the to-do pile for eternity. And as far as what's available for me to show you guys, as in not buried in a room somewhere, that's it. I'm really glad that you were here with me today for a little bit, chatting it up. Let me know what's on your sewing table, what projects you're frustrated with, and, you know, happy sewing, and I'll catch you next time. Thanks for being here. Bye.